Koi Aquaponics asks, why do these type of cameras not have IBIS, in-body image stabilization?
Historically, you're right, video cinema cameras have not had moving sensors. You do not normally want in that kind of environment, particularly as you get higher up in that kind of environment and narrative and all the rest of it, you do not want the camera or any other product to be moving something like the sensor outside of your control. And that's exactly what an IBIS sensor is. It's the camera choosing how to move that sensor and you have no control over it. Yes, you can turn it off, but you can never truly lock down a floating sensor. And that does not go down well in that kind of world. And that is why. Now, obviously, as time goes on, technology gets better and the camera gets better and better at doing it. And so therefore it will start to be trusted a little bit more like autofocus and everything else. And we've seen now the first, what I would call truly professional high-end cinema camera to do it with the Sony Burano that now has IBIS. So we'll see how the industry changes moving forward, but historically it's been a no-go. Another thing to consider is the physical space inside the camera. We're moving towards mirrorless mounts, which are much smaller. They're much closer to the sensor, and IBIS mechanisms take up space, as do things like ND filters that have to go in front of the sensor. And so cameras have got better and better at making the ND system much, much smaller. Sony's electronic ND system, they've obviously got that really small, because on the Burano it has both that and IBIS. But it's no mean feat for brands to get ND filters in between a normal full frame sensor and a mirrorless mount, let alone ND filters and having a moving floating sensor as well. So I'm not saying it's impossible, because Sony have done it with the Burano, but it's certainly an engineering challenge.